from. I'm going to add a fourth one in that I forgot. A fourth one is through Hi everyone, welcome back to No Light Tarot. My name is Hallie, so grateful to have you all. So I have decided to start doing these like side videos as opposed to just tarot. I'm going to start doing my tarot course again, so stay tuned. I will be doing it by the summertime in the Northern Hemisphere. So by June, July, I will have something set up to start the course of how to read tarot. I last week had a video about how I found out I was psychic. And when you are, and I tell a lot of my clients this, when you are an empath, which a lot of psychics are, mediums are, we absorb a lot. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to clear your energy sometimes. And you know, I used to be the kind of empath, I would take on a lot of people's energy, a lot of people's baggage, I used to feel very weighed down. That's why I had struggles with my weight. You know, when I was going through a time in my life where I feel weighed down, it was difficult for me to lose weight. I would put on a lot of weight and stuff like that. So different empaths have different symptoms of carrying load and carrying different energy. So I find it very important as somebody spiritual to clear your energy, and there's different ways you can do it. So I'm going to mention 3, but there are many different ways you can do it. Number 1 is through breath work. So I'm a big believer in breath work. It clears your energy 100% internally and externally. And I'll do breath work. I used to, during COVID, do it twice or 3 times a week. But I'll do breath work once a week at least now. And I often do it and I take a bath afterwards to cleanse my body. So you can YouTube breath work. I really like the inhale through the belly, exhale through the chest breath work. That way it really clears your chakra system. If you don't know what chakras are, it's your internal energetic system. And your main chakras are along your spine. That's why this breath work that goes through the belly and the chest cleanses that. I'm a huge fan of also an alternate nostril breathing. There are YouTube videos about that too. And also Kapalabhati breathing. I used to do Bikram yoga for a long time. I don't do it anymore, but it's called breath of fire, where you release, you cleanse your crown chakra as well as your nasal area. So it really helps you clear your throat chakra too, because you're releasing anything that would stop you from speaking your truth, which I think is very powerful. The second way that I firmly believe in clearing energy, and I do this every day, I light my candles and I burn Palo Santo. So I burn it around me, I burn it in my house, just to clear the energy, because you know, Palo Santo carries, it's one of those barks of a tree. It's like a little bark, but you can buy it in little sticks. And it's not expensive. It's like $7 on Amazon. Please, in the comment section, do not say about the environmental aspects of Palo Santo. You can find sustainable Palo Santo, you know. So I love Palo Santo. Sometimes sage. I don't like the smell of sage. I grew up burning sage. My mother used to do that. My grandma used to do it, but I don't like the smell of sage. I don't know why. But I am a huge fan of Palo Santo. Something about Palo Santo just smells so clean, you know. So I always do that, especially when I teach yoga. I would always clear the space with Palo Santo. That wood has cleansing properties that cleanse any negative energy, any energies that are trying to cling on to you. Especially if you're spiritual, you'll find that you attract certain energies. Now, I did have a client the other day ask me if I believe in medicinal healing. I'm very much into that. I'm very much into oils and so forth. That's how I grew up, like I tell you guys. But I don't believe in hallucinogens. I don't believe in that at all. I'm not into ayahuasca. I'm not judging anybody that is. I've just had some clients come to me after ayahuasca's gone wrong or something like that, and it's led them to the dark side. So that's why I'm not a fan of that kind of cleansing. The third way to cleanse your energy is to write. Now, I'm a huge fan of writing. I used to write for a very popular magazine. I come from a family of writers. Well, my mother was a writer, is a writer. And I strongly believe in journaling, writing things out. I always recommend it to my clients just so that you can get out how you feel. You know, sometimes we hang on to things. I've done this many times in my life where I hung on to things that didn't belong to me. And I think also when you write, you can forgive yourself, you can forgive others. There's something so healing and cleansing about writing and saying how you feel about a certain situation. And when you see it on paper, it allows you to detach yourself from it. Obviously, if it's something deeper, like if you need to go to therapy for it, it's a different situation. Sometimes writing is the beginning step to healing, but even that beginning step can be very cleansing and help you heal or move forward to healing from a situation, or not necessarily a situation, but maybe a situation or a person or something in your life that is bringing you down that you need to cleanse yourself from. I'm going to add a fourth one in that I forgot. A fourth one is through stones, crystals, and I'm a huge fan of crystals. I tell you, I grew up in a household that's very spiritual, especially along my mother's side of the family. We're very big into these kinds of things, but stones can be very, very healing. So I've been studying a lot about stones, about chakras, about healing, about crystals. And crystals, in fact, next week I might go through the different chakra systems. I think that might be very helpful. But I find that a stone that helps clear energy, 3 stones help clear energy. Turquoise, because it has cleansing properties. So I often, when I'm burning my sage, I'll carry a crystal, turquoise crystal with me. I have a pyramid. Also, shungite, it's a black crystal. Black crystals have very strong healing and cleansing properties. And selenite. Selenite is that white, often in a stick. And I carry that around when I'm cleansing. Or sometimes I'll put it under my pillow before I go to bed, and it helps enhance my psychic abilities, especially when I don't drink. I haven't been drinking recently. When I don't drink, I have very, very psychic dreams. Almost everything I dream will come true, you know, that kind of energy. And selenite helps guide me in that direction, not out of force, because I don't believe in forcing a psychic ability, but just heading me in the right direction of what I want to sustain, or not necessarily sustain, but how I want the path of my life to go, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so maybe next week I'll do about dreams, about psychic dreams and stuff like that. I'm really excited doing these videos. I think they're so helpful to you all, to me. So please let me know what other kinds of videos you'd like to see like this as I start to do my tarot course. So stay tuned. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.